everyone, to this 2K Sports broadcast live in Atlanta, Georgia at the Phillips Arena. And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. And guys, checking out Blake Griffin. What do we expect here?
Well, everybody knows around the league that if you get in Blake Griffin's way when he has a head of steam going, you're going to end up on his poster at some point. So, since coming into the league, I think he's become as intimidating a player as we've seen.
I agree. It's just not posterizing people either, Steve, although he does a bunch of that. When he gets a steal and has a free lane to the basket on a breakaway, there's a good chance the crowd's going to see a mini dunk contest from Blake.
It's the first game back in Atlanta for the Hawks. After dropping the first 3 games of the season, they need to turn it around.
When I look at Atlanta, they've started the season in a tailspin. This was not what was supposed to happen.
It's almost like they were too relaxed coming into the season. I mean, you can't just...
Here's Schroeder, right now averaging 5 points a game. Rejected by Gonzalez. Jamison, a screen. Outside Gonzalez. There's the bucket, good.
Coach in the NBA during his time in San Antonio.
Rejected by Gonzalez. Left side Gonzalez. Nails the wide open jump shot. Gonzalez' 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And for Williams' quickness, a big part of his game. We'll see how the knee affects his game, Clark.
You know, it normally takes a year or so to get back to playing, 2 years to get back to 100%, but he signed to a very cap-friendly contract, so Atlanta may be able to weather his loss until he's back to his old self.
Good.
That's number 2 for him.
Schroeder's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Left side Gonzalez. Sinks that one from the post.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game. You know, you get the kind of love Blake Griffin has gotten for dunking on everybody in the league. It doesn't go over well with your opponents. I noticed last season teams started to get a lot more physical with what he's going to do with the basketball.
So, for the Clippers, Al Horford, he's checked in for Brand. Jared Cunningham comes in for Martin. And it's Schroeder in for Lou Williams. Here's Gonzalez, drops in the breakaway. Pass to Matt. Just 5 to shoot. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Gonzalez has got his 3rd rebound on the night. And this matchup with the Hawks is their first meeting of the season.
Well, they thought they'd handle this club last year both times, but they actually split the 2 season meetings.
Vujacic the pass to Gonzalez. Jordan the screen to the paint. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
The pass in that situation. Don't force a bad shot.
There's a screen. Off the pick. And he hits the jump shot. Gonzalez one-sided show. Clippers leading by 13. So for the Clippers right now, Gonzalez in at point guard. Griffin is out there with Barnes, and it's Crawford, and it's Paul in at the 2 spot.
Well, the pick worked. Have a real job with the Clippers. He's got to focus there.
He does. You know, but those commercials he's in are fun.
They are good.
Yeah, they're good. And that one's good.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Here's Teague. Blake Griffin pulls it in.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Back to Paul. The pass to Bullock. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Jordan off a pick from Bullock. Clock at 4. 17-foot shot on the way. Game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home.
I'll tell you what, there'll be a lot of focus on that Oklahoma City contest.
It's stolen by Gonzalez. Now the Clippers moving it up. Lays it in off the breakaway. Gonzalez has got 8 points. Williams. Crawford with the steal. It's 2-on-1. Gonzalez passes to Crawford. And yes, sir, that one drops. And the gap narrow.
They're closing it fast.
Well, that's the effort of a team ready to fight back into this game.
That's good. 22 points. Guys, they've really built a nice lead here.
And I tell you what, I don't see any sign of them slowing down.
That is good. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night, and these guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves how dominant they can be.
Well, this is one of those dream-like games for a coach.
So that'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for joining us for this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Solid game for you tonight, and most importantly, your team got the win. How are you feeling after this one?
It was a nice win, man. These guys took care of business, and we go home knowing we were the better team tonight. I played okay, man, and my teammates really stepped it up when they needed to. It's the kind of game you feel pretty good about afterwards. You know you have a few things to take a look at and maybe work on, but overall, things are good, and the team seems to be in the right place. Now we got to keep that going as long as we can.